A friend texted me a photo last week from a restaurant in Paris. In the background, slightly out of focus, there's a woman reapplying lipstick at her table. Just lipstick. Quick swipe, done. My friend's text said, "Tell me you're American," without telling me you're American. I laughed, but then I started thinking, what is it about that one gesture, something so small, that screams a specific class background to Europeans? So I asked a woman I know who grew up in Monaco and now lives in Greenwich. Old money, the kind where there's a wing of a museum with her family name on it. And she said something I'll never forget. "Darling, grooming is what you do in private, so you never have to do it in public. If people see you maintaining yourself, you've already failed." Cold, but true, because here's what elegant women understand. Beauty that requires visible upkeep isn't beauty, it's labor. And labor isn't elegant. So today, we're counting down the 12 things that elegant women absolutely never ever do in public. Not because they're vain, because they understand that these small acts telegraph something about your upbringing that you can't take back. Welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, let us know which city you are watching from in the comments. The myth, if I need to touch up, I should. It shows I care about my appearance. Here's what most women believe. Maintaining your appearance throughout the day is conscientious. It shows attention to detail, but that's not how it reads to people who grew up with money. To them, visible maintenance signals that you didn't prepare properly, that you're not used to lasting, that you're improvising your elegance instead of embodying it. Elegant women front-load their grooming. They spend the time at home so they never have to spend it in public. Let's break down exactly what that means. Habit number 12, they never reapply lipstick at the table. We're starting with the big one because it's the most common violation. Elegant women do not touch up their lipstick at a dining table, not at a restaurant, not at someone's home. Never. If their lipstick has faded, they excuse themselves to the restroom. They don't announce where they're going. They just quietly step away, fix it, and return. Because pulling out a compact and lipstick at the table signals, I'm treating this social space like my personal vanity. I'm prioritizing my appearance over the people I'm with. I don't know the rules. This etiquette comes from European aristocracy, where grooming at the table was considered as rude as burping. The table is for conversation and food. Full stop. A woman who runs an etiquette school in London told me, "I can tell within 5 minutes of meeting someone whether they grew up with formal dining culture, the ones who didn't always touch up at the table. Always." Habit number 11, they never apply hand cream in front of others. This one surprises people, but watch any truly elegant woman and you'll never see her rub lotion on her hands in public view. Not at her desk, not in a meeting, not at a cafe. If her hands are dry, she waits until she's alone. Why? Because the act of rubbing cream into your hands draws attention to your hands. And when you draw attention to your hands, you're asking people to inspect them. Are they dry? Cracked? Do they need intervention? Elegant women prefer that you never think about the condition of their hands. Their hands simply always look perfect, and you never see the maintenance. The alternative? Keep a small tube in your bag, step into a restroom when needed, or do it in your car before entering a space. Habit number 10, they never check their teeth in a compact mirror at the table. Another table violation. Elegant women do not open a compact mirror to check their teeth after eating. Not with their napkin, not with their finger, not quickly, never. Because everyone at the table now knows you're worried something is stuck in your teeth, which means they're now staring at your teeth, which means you've made your dental hygiene everyone's business. If you're concerned, excuse yourself, check in the restroom, handle it privately. A woman who works as a private dining etiquette consultant said, "The teeth check is the fastest way to age yourself down socioeconomically. It's the equivalent of picking your teeth with a toothpick. It's maintenance theater, and it's horrifying." Habit number 9, they never publicly adjust their undergarments. This should be obvious, but you'd be shocked how often women do this without thinking. Adjusting bra straps, pulling up tights, fixing a riding hem, tugging at shapewear. Elegant women do not touch their undergarments in public, ever. If something is uncomfortable or out of place, they find a private space, a restroom, their car, a secluded hallway, and fix it there. Because the moment you adjust your bra strap in a meeting or pull at your tights in a grocery store, you've told everyone, "My undergarments don't fit properly. I'm uncomfortable. I'm improvising." The solution? Properly fitted undergarments that don't require constant adjustment. Habit number 8. They never pluck or tweeze anything. Eyebrows, chin hairs, nothing. You would think this goes without saying, but I've seen women pluck their eyebrows at their desks, in airport lounges, in car passenger seats. Elegant women never groom facial hair in view of others. Not even just one quick hair. Because the act of plucking tells everyone, "I have unwanted hair. I didn't handle this at home. I'm doing intimate grooming in a public space." It's viscerally uncomfortable for observers, and it permanently changes how they see you. A woman told me she once saw a colleague tweezing her chin in an office bathroom mirror. I couldn't unsee it. Every time I talked to her after that, I was looking at her chin. Habit number 7. They never file or buff their nails. Nail filing in public is surprisingly common. On trains, in waiting rooms, at desks. Elegant women don't do it. If a nail breaks, they wait until they're alone to file it down. Why? Because filing nails creates dust and debris. You're literally shedding parts of yourself into shared air. It's unhygienic and it's inconsiderate. But beyond that, it signals poor planning. Your nails should be maintained at home or at a salon. Having to emergency file in public says, "I'm not keeping up with my grooming schedule." Habit number 6. They never apply deodorant or perfume in public. Another bathroom behavior that's crept into public spaces. Elegant women do not spray perfume or apply deodorant where others can see or smell. Not in a gym locker room, unless truly private. Not at their desk. Not in a car with other passengers. Because fragrance is intimate. Applying it is intimate. And doing intimate things publicly is a class marker. The rule: fragrance goes on at home, in your private bathroom before you leave. If you need to refresh, you excuse yourself to a fully private space. Habit number 5. They never touch up makeup on public transportation. The subway mascara application. The Uber lipstick fix. The airplane powder refresh. Elegant women don't do any of it. Because public transportation is not your vanity. Other people are inches from your face, watching you groom yourself, smelling your products, sometimes getting your powder or spray on them. It's deeply uncomfortable for everyone around you, and it marks you as someone who doesn't respect shared space. If you're running late and truly need to do makeup, you do it before you get on the train, or you skip it that day. Habit number 4. They never brush or fix their hair outside of a restroom. This is the one American women violate constantly. Brushing hair at a desk, in a restaurant, in a car, in a store. Elegant women never brush or arrange their hair in public view. Hair care happens in a restroom, at home, or not at all. Why? Because you're shedding hair. Visibly. People are watching loose strands fall onto your shoulders, your desk, possibly their space. It's unhygienic, and it's a grooming act that should be private. The European standard: if your hair needs attention, excuse yourself. If you can't excuse yourself, you live with it until you can. Habit number 3. They never clean under their nails in front of others. Some women use their thumbnail to clean under another nail, or a pen cap, or a business card edge, casually in conversation while waiting. Elegant women never ever do this, because you're announcing, "Something is dirty under my nails, and now I'm removing that dirt in front of you." It's a profoundly intimate grooming act that should only happen in private, with proper tools, over a sink. If you notice something under your nail in public, you ignore it until you're alone. Habit number 2. They never adjust their clothing in mirrors that others can see. Here's a subtle one. Elegant women don't use public mirrors to check or fix their outfits in view of others. Store windows, gym mirrors, reflective building surfaces. If they need to check their appearance, they find a restroom or a truly private corner. They don't stop on a busy sidewalk to adjust their collar or smooth their dress. Because stopping to check yourself says, "I'm uncertain about how I look. I need reassurance. I'm not confident in my presentation." Elegant women walk out the door certain. If something's wrong, they handle it privately. Habit number 1. They never ever apply lotion to their legs or feet in public. And here's number 1, the most egregious public grooming violation. Applying lotion to legs or feet in shared spaces. Airplane seats, beaches, park benches, gym locker rooms with other people present. Elegant women absolutely never do this. It's considered one of the most intimate private grooming acts, and doing it publicly is a catastrophic etiquette violation because you're exposing skin, touching yourself intimately, often bending into ungraceful positions, and forcing others to witness body maintenance that should be private. A woman who grew up in England told me, "If someone did that on a flight next to me, I would literally change seats. It's that offensive." The rule: all body lotion application happens in private. Bathroom, bedroom, behind closed doors, never, ever in view of others. The truth: elegance is the appearance of effortlessness. Here's what ties all 12 of these together. Elegant women understand that the magic of beauty is that it appears to require no effort. The moment someone sees you working at it, fixing, adjusting, applying, correcting, the illusion is broken. You're no longer effortlessly beautiful. You're laboriously maintained. And maintained reads as middle class. Effortless reads as upper class. It's not fair, it's not rational, but it's real. Here's what I want you to do. Read through this list again. Honestly assess. Which of these 12 have you done in public? No judgment. Most of us have done several. But now you know. And knowing changes behavior. Pick your top 3 violations, the ones you do most often, and commit to stopping them immediately. Find the private alternative. Plan better. Excuse yourself when needed. Then, 2 weeks from now, comment below and tell me if anyone treated you differently. Because they will. Subtle shifts in respect, in how seriously you're taken, in the assumptions people make about your background. If this video changed how you think about public grooming, we're dropping a follow-up next week on the 7 things elegant women do in public that signal refinement. The flip side of this coin: subscribe and turn on notifications so you're there when it goes live. Thank you for being here. See you in the next one.